So my name is Pavan. I've had about 40 hours, 35-40 hours of classes so far. I booked my test is in October. Yep, so a few months from now. I mean, I don't want to sound overconfident, but I think I'm ready. I feel this is, since it's a different car, I'm used to a model where like it has like pretty cool features like hold brake, uphill start, you have different modes. So I think that is a bit different compared to this. So yeah.
You're allowed up to 15 driving faults during the test, often called minor faults. These aren't potentially dangerous, but if you keep making the same fault throughout your test, then it could become a serious fault. Get a serious or dangerous fault and it's a driving test foul. A serious fault is something that could potentially be dangerous, and a dangerous fault involves actual danger to either yourself, the examiner, another person or property. Have a look at our free online driving modules on our website for tips on how to deal with junctions, roundabouts, and the different driving test manoeuvres. Don't forget, it's completely free. There's a link in the description below. Let's catch up with Pavan as he's about to start his mock driving test. Tell me, how would you check the brake lights are working?
First I would turn on the ignition, then I would probably like go somewhere where there's reflection and press the brakes, and the brake light should light up.
Okay, thanks. Now we're not going to follow the sat-nav straight away, I'm going to direct you.
Okay.
And I'd like you to follow the road ahead unless signs or markings tell you otherwise. But I'll let you know if we need to turn left or right in plenty of time.
Okay.
Drive on when you're ready then, please.
Okay.
Pavan got the driving test off to a good start, answering the tell me question correctly. He did check the blind spot over his right shoulder, but there was a bit of delay before moving off. Things can change in that time, so ideally the check should be just before moving. Not quite worth a thought this time though. At the roundabout, turn left, first exit please.
Okay.
He's come over from a different driving instructor, and I've never met him before today. He told me that he's been driving in India, where traffic is often hectic, and from what I've heard, can sometimes feel like a bit of a free-for-all with some of the rules. Good observations, he's checking and double checking. He's also looking for what's in this next road. You won't be expected to thank other drivers on the driving test. The examiner will do it for you. He slows down to a safe speed and judges the gap really well. Although the speed limit is 30 miles per hour, it doesn't mean it's a safe speed to drive at. He needs to be ready for doors swinging open or children running out between parked vehicles. To be a good driver, you need to plan ahead. Not just reacting to what's happening now, but anticipating what could happen next. So far, Pavan hasn't made any faults. Take the next road on the left, please. Just where that black van came from.
Okay.
Pavan notices the lorry parked in his way and chooses first gear. Good speed, I'm glad he was careful. Take the next road on the right, please.
Okay.
Good mirror checks and signal timing. The back of the car is sticking out into the road behind us slightly. Luckily, he's not in the way of anyone.
Take the second road on the left, please.
Okay.
The first one is here, and the second one is straight after.
Okay.
It's just coming up.
Pavan's holding the clutch down unnecessarily. That's called coasting. It makes the car freewheel and gives you less control.
Take the next road on the right, please.
Gently release the clutch before turning to prevent coasting. There's a sign directing him to turn left. And a no entry sign.
Stop, stop. There's no entry there, okay.
Oh,
Alright, I dealt with the brake and clutch, but back in your control now, we have to turn left.
all right.
Unfortunately, that was a serious fault, resulting in a driving test fail. Road signs are so useful. Get into the habit of scanning the road and looking out for any information that can help.
At the end of the road, turn left, please.
Good observations. I like the way he double checks, because it's so easy to miss something.
At the traffic lights, turn left, please.
Oh, did I miss a roundabout? I should have.
No, you're going the
it's just
correct
right.
way.
Okay.
So, traffic lights, turn left, please.
If you're unsure about directions on the driving test, then just ask the examiner. They will normally help. When turning left, keep an eye on the curb and try to follow it round, without swinging out wide, or on this road, into the other lane. He swung out slightly, but not quite worth a fault. It's good that Pavan's kept the junction clear, but he could have stopped a bit closer to it. A big gap might tempt the driver behind to overtake. I wonder if he thought that he wasn't allowed to stop on the zigzag markings, which he can, just not park.
Take the next road on the right, please. It's just coming up soon.
Remember to check your mirrors before signalling so you know what's around you. I like the way Pavan's checking the road out before turning. It's a tight road, and he was ready for it. That was a good turn and road position, but he didn't need to press the clutch.
Pull up on the left, please, so you can ignore the driveways this time.
Okay.
The examiner won't be watching your feet all the time, but if they feel the car is coasting and you've got less control, then it could go down as a fault. On this occasion, though, it won't be marked.
Okay, we're going to start the independent driving from here, following directions given by the sat-nav.
Okay.
Only use the sat-nav for directions, nothing else.
Okay.
I'll let you know when independent driving's finished.
Okay.
Drive on when you're ready.
You don't always need to signal when moving off if there's no one around to benefit. But if you are going to signal, then signal before moving off to let other road users know what you intend to do. Bear in mind that you can signal every time when moving off if you prefer.
After 200 yards, turn right.
Pavan's on a one-way road and the speed limit is 20 miles per hour. It was a bit fast over that speed hump.
Turn right.
As it's a one-way road and he's turning right at the end of it, once he gets past this red car, he needs to position over to the right. This will help other drivers turn left next to him. He should have positioned over to the curb on the right. This is a driving fault. It's important to position correctly at the end of one-way roads, otherwise you might get in the way of someone who wants to turn left next to you. To save fuel, Pavan should be changing up to third gear on this road. Watch how he covers the brake when he sees the car on the right and the one on the left. He told me after the test that in India, drivers sometimes pull out when they shouldn't. He also covers the brake when he sees the moped on the left. It's not a problem, just an observation. At the speed he's been driving on this road, to be more fuel efficient, he could have changed up to third gear. Good planning ahead, he anticipates the bus is going to move over and drives around the parked vehicle. But before moving back to the left, check the interior and the left mirror for anyone approaching on the left side, especially cyclists. I'm pleased they didn't block this driver, but ideally you keep the whole junction clear, just in case anyone wants to turn into this road.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
You wouldn't normally signal on the approach to a roundabout if you're following the road ahead. Pavan realises and cancels the signal.
After 100 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, then turn right.
Pavan's following the road ahead at the roundabout second exit. He'll need to keep in the left, outside lane, unless signs or markings show any different.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, then turn right.
I'm pleased he didn't stop on the crossing, and he took a good opportunity to go. He's keeping in a good position. But he didn't check the mirrors before signalling to exit. It's good to check first to make sure it's safe. A good check of the interior mirror there before slowing down.
After 80 yards, turn right.
Good mirror checks. Try and plan ahead so that you can keep junctions clear.
Turn right.
A tricky turn as there's a zebra crossing quite close to the junction. Before moving out around stationary vehicles, check the interior and the right mirror for anyone overtaking you. Especially look out for motorcyclists. This road is fairly tight, but Pavan's judging the gaps really well and driving at a safe speed. The other driver's waiting, so I'm glad Pavan didn't stop. Good judgment of the gap, but before moving back to the left, check the interior mirror and the left for anyone approaching on the left, especially cyclists. Be careful when overtaking cyclists. Always give them plenty of space, and only overtake if you can see far enough ahead to completely overtake safely before meeting oncoming traffic. Pavan forgot to check the mirrors before moving back to the left after the cyclist.
When it's safe, can you show me how you'd fully open and close your side window, please?
Close the side window.
Only when it's safe.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
If you persistently keep making the same driving fault, then eventually it will become a serious fault. Pavan forgot to check the mirrors before moving over to the left. On these kind of roads, keep planning ahead. Look out for any spaces that you might have to use. Pavan's found a good space to wait.
After 200 yards, turn left, then bear left.
He dealt with that without stopping unnecessarily. It takes more fuel to get a stationary car moving than it does to keep one already rolling, so that's a good habit for saving fuel and money over time.
Turn left, then bear left.
A good turn.
When it says bear left, it actually means take the next road on the left
After
this time.
100 yards, bear left.
Okay.
So when it says bear
Got
left,
it.
it means next road on the left, yeah.
Bear left.
If there are any confusing directions given by the sat-nav, then the examiner will normally help. This road goes from being a two-way to a one-way road, but will Pavan notice?
After 100 yards, turn right.
He's turning right at the end of the road, and because it's one way, he needs to position over to the right-hand side of the road.
Turn right, then cross the roundabout and take the second
Oh, there's
exit.
no right there to take left. I see no entry.
Okay, you have gone off route. You can ignore the sat-nav, I redirect you
After
back.
90 yards,
Okay.
make a U-turn.
I'm pleased that Pavan didn't turn right in the wrong lane. He went off route, but he did it safely and legally. You won't get a fault for this or fail your test.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
The second exit is not always to the right, but the sign will determine whether it's ahead or to the right. The second exit is pointing to the right, so Pavan will need to check the interior, right-hand mirror, signal right, and keep to the right. I'm pleased he signalled right, but he should have checked the mirrors before the signal to make sure it's safe. To exit, he should check the mirrors now, then signal. Signalling too late gives other road users less time to react.
Pull up on the left in a safe place, please.
Okay.
During the test, the examiner will usually ask you to pull up on the left around 4 times. Try to plan where you want to stop, rather than driving alongside the curb for too long. If there are drivers behind, they might wonder what you're doing.
This is the stop. I'll just go a bit forward.
And in this case, he's missed a few good places to stop. Be careful not to drive too slow when you're looking for a space, as you don't want to get in the way of drivers behind. You'll be expected to park reasonably close to the curb. Unfortunately, this was a bit too far.
Drive on when you're ready.
Just be patient and wait for that safe opportunity. Don't take any risks. You don't want to cause another road user to slow down, stop, or swerve. Because there are other road users around to benefit, he should have signalled before moving off, not as he was already moving. The signal is there to show them what you intend to do in advance.
After 200 yards, turn left.
Don't forget, before signalling left, check the interior, then the left mirror. He checked the left mirror after the signal. Before you go for your driving test, make sure the mirror signal manoeuvre routine is second nature. You need to make it a really good habit.
Why has he parked the car here? Let's wait for the signal then. No. I think this one.
Turn left.
He follows the curb round well, without swinging out wide or driving in the cycle lane. If you persistently keep making the same driving fault, then it will eventually become a serious fault.
Cross the roundabout and take the third exit.
Pedestrians have priority at junctions. That includes roundabouts. Pavan could have stopped safely for this pedestrian. This is a driving fault. Don't forget, when you go to exit, check the interior mirror first, then the left mirror, then signal. The left mirror is the most important, so you leave it till last for the most up-to-date information. I'm pleased that Pavan isn't going over the 20 mph speed limit.
Turn right.
Don't forget to check the mirrors before the signal. You never know what's in the next road. Pavan drives slowly, carefully, and judges the gap well.
Okay, that's the end of the independent driving. I'll direct you from here.
Okay.
Before slowing down, check the interior mirror to see how close any following traffic is. If the examiner doesn't say anything, then you can assume you're going ahead. It's a staggered crossroads. A lot of accidents happen at junctions when drivers don't look properly, so I'm really pleased that Pavan's taken good observations here.
I'd like you to pull up on the left, reasonably close behind that parked car there, please.
Okay.
You can ignore the driveways this time.
Okay.
Try and get reasonably close to that car, but leave enough room to get back out. You can go a little bit closer to that car, please. Okay, stop there, thanks. Drive on when you're ready.
The examiner will want to see you move off safely and in control, not swinging out wide across the road or getting too close to the parked vehicle. Good checks. And control.
We're going to pull up on the left. You can ignore the driveways for now, just before that other black car there.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Thanks. Drive on when you're ready, please.
Okay.
Bear in mind that it's not always necessary to check the blind spot on the left, but you can check it if you want. A good hill start, didn't roll back or stall. Check the interior mirror before slowing down. If someone's following close behind, you can slow down more gradually to give them time to react. He's got a good road position, and I'm pleased he's not cutting the corner. Bear in mind that he's never driven in this area before.
At the roundabout, follow the road ahead, please. Second exit.
Okay.
To follow the road ahead at the roundabout, Pavan will need to keep in the left-hand lane, unless signs or markings show otherwise. He's keeping in a good position, but didn't check the left mirror before the signal to exit. He's already got a serious fault for not checking the mirrors before signalling, so no more faults are recorded in this category. Slowing down for speed humps makes it more comfortable for you and your passengers, and it also reduces the risk of losing control of your car. Pavan's driving at a good speed here, ready for any oncoming. Before slowing down, remember to check the interior mirror to see how close any following traffic is. It was tight, but he judged it well.
Take the next road on the left, please.
Good mirror checks. I like the way he leaned forward, trying to get the best view. You never know what's in the next road.
Pull up on the left, please. You can ignore the driveways this time.
Okay.
The reverse parking exercise. I'd like you to drive alongside that vehicle in front and then reverse back in within the space of 2 car lengths, please. So you end up reasonably close to the curb and parallel with it. Okay, when you're ready.
Good checks, but bear in mind it's not always necessary to check the left blind spot before moving off, but you can if you want to.
You can ignore the driveway for these.
Okay.
Brilliant all-round checks. That's essential to do to make sure it's safe to reverse. He's observing quite well. Just be careful not to stare in one spot, otherwise you could miss someone approaching from any direction. Don't forget to also check over your right shoulder. You never know, someone might be coming out of a driveway. Good parking. Would be good to straighten the steering. He didn't need to go forward to do it, but could have reversed and straightened the steering.
Okay, thanks. Okay, that's the end of the test. You can switch off now, please.
Okay.
How was it?
I think all right. I'm not 100%. I felt that I could have taken that right. Instead, I thought there's no right sign and I took left. I felt that was a mistake. Then couple of times, I think even I went back. The uphill, I think that was fine, but I think somewhere in the traffic lights, I might have gone a bit back. Apart from that, I think it was all right.
What about the no entry?
The first one, yeah, that was a surprise. I didn't see that coming. No, I should have.
We continued to chat about what he did right and what he needs to improve on. Big thanks to Pavan for taking part, and thanks to you for watching. Watch this video next to see how Ben gets on with his mock driving test. Please like and subscribe, and bye for now.